To get started on digital logic, let's imagine that this square represented the universe. And within the universe, this circle represents a certain class of individuals or certain events. And let this red area also indicate another class. On this diagram, there are 4 distinct areas. If I call this group A be within the circle, and if I call the members of the red area B, then I have the 4 distinct areas would be, first of all, this area, excluding this section. I would have this very small here. I'd have this area, including B, but not including A. Then the 4th area would be the area on the outside. These 4 areas can be designated as follows. First of all, where A and B overlap, this area, we call this A intersecting with B. Where we have the outside area, where neither one's involved, we'll say it's not A and it's not B. It's outside that area. Very often, A intersection B is written simply as AB with no inverted U in between. And A not B would represent this area. This area in here that belongs to B but doesn't include A would be A not but B. And this upper area would be the elements of A but not B. So we have 4 distinct areas, and we could extend this to 3 groups or 3 sets, which would give us 8 distinct areas. Or we can go to 4 sets, which would give us 16 distinct areas, and so forth. We don't need to. Let's go back to just 2 variables or 2 events or 2 classes. If we did that, then these 4 areas are called minterm areas, M-I-N-T-E-R-M-S, minterms. So a minterm is a minimum area that exists on this diagram, which is often called a Venn diagram, V-E-N-N, Venn diagram. And from this, we can start to learn a lot about set theory. Now notice that A not B includes the elements in here, but not including this piece of overlap. This is the overlap area. This is outside of both. And then this last area, A not B, would represent whatever is in this particular group. If I were to take the union now is the combining together of these various minterms, and I were to combine all 4 of these minterms. In other words, I take A, B naught, I take A and B, I take A naught, B naught, I take A naught, B, those are the 4 areas, and I form the union, shown by a U, of all 4 of these areas. The union gets me back to the universe, which is a 1. The union symbol is most often shown as a plus sign. And so the union of these minterms gives you 1. And we sometimes say that the sum of the minterms will always give you the universe. The sum of all the minterms will give you the universe. Now the union can be also looked upon this way. A union B, for instance, that's just one just one union is possible. A union B would be obtained by taking all the elements that are in A as well as in B, and those are common to A and B. So A union B would include actually 3 minterms. It would have this upper piece of pi, it would be this piece in common, plus this piece over here. That'd be A union B, most often written as A plus B, and it's read A or B. So the plus sign is associated with the word or, and the no sign, or perhaps a multiplication between here, or an intersection, is most often associated with the word and. So I can set up a table that goes something like this.